Hello, we are here, and I'm so sorry about that power outage that just continued to happen. We had 2 go-arounds, and then we ended up with 1 hour of gameplay, and so I decided we needed to do another try. So that's why we're here again today, without any planning. And Romus is here, of course. Say hello.
Hello.
By the way, I'm still, as usual, please let me know if my volumes are off, if anything's weird. I don't care if it's the camera, game volume, character in the game, voice acting volume, because I still am always a little iffy about that in comparison to everything else. To me, voice actors in the game tend to be really soft, no matter how high I pump them. So that means, like, if it continues to be a problem, I have to bring everything else down to match the voice actors, and then try to record what the heck I was doing. Also, I have a new toy. Not really a toy, but I have a new interesting thing that maybe I'll use once in a while if we get on a tangent. And that is, if I can find it. Can't find it. Ah, there it is. I have a neat screen. It's just a full screen, and you can see my wall that's behind me, and a little bit of a door, and my whole chair, and my cat, and some randomness back there. So there's that, if we ever get sidetracked from the game. So
Nice.
It's the same camera, which is why it flickers when it comes on. It has to be like, oh, we're on a different screen, and be like, oh, okay, so we're doing this now. And of course, I don't have any crazy clear cameras. It's just the little bit of camera I have. I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. Stop hassling me.
I'm also waiting on a t-shirt. Like, there's this really popular YouTuber that I happen to really like. I forgot his flippin' name. I ordered a shirt from him. You might recognize him. Oh, okay, you have things turned up on your end for everything? Alright. There's a YouTuber that I need to look back up because I never remember anybody's names. He's not a gamer, but he does talk about scenarios and situations and people interactions as far as, like, being red flags and green flags, right? You've probably seen him running across a park with a giant red flag or a giant green flag. And so, that guy, I love him. He's great. He's, like, super positive. He makes me laugh. He makes a lot of people laugh. And he has merch. I bought some of his merch. I'm waiting for the merch to arrive in the mail. And I will be wearing that shirt that I ordered because the shirt will... It's the... what's the shirt? It's the Good People Aren't Dead shirt. And I need to stop talking about crap without having pictures in front of me. But, flag, green flag... I'm just Googling. Dustin Pointer, that's his name.
Dustin Pointer. Never heard of that one.
Yeah.
That gentleman.
But yeah, Dustin Pointer is great. I bought some of his merch. I bought his t-shirt. I hope to wear it on stream. I sent an email, though he might not read it, asking if it would be okay if I did that. Of course, I didn't wait for his answer to say I'm going to do it, but I will at least give a shout out and be like, hey dude, I like your channel. And he's already incredibly popular. It's like, he has like, he's all over the place. He has like a zillion shorts, and I talked about him to some random people at physical therapy. They knew who he was. Like, yeah. So, everybody knows who this guy is. His website is dustinpointer.com. Pointer spelled Poynter.com. And his stuff is great. So if you like positivity and stuff, watch his stuff. Like, seriously, it's great. So that's my Dustin Pointer shout out. And I hope he's okay if I continually call out his channel, because I like positive crap, and that's why I play this game. Because good people aren't dead, and sometimes I wonder if they are, which is why I bought that shirt. So So,
Well, you know what they say. 'Tis better to beg forgiveness than ask for permission. I'm gonna wear this on my channel. Can I? Too late.
I'm actually really excited about it. Like, when I saw it, I was just like, I need that shirt. I need to wear it. You know, and then I was like, oh my god, I could wear that while I stream. And so it just, I'm looking forward to having the shirt regardless. Because I needed reminders for so many years that good people were not, like, missing off the face of the earth. And yeah, that's why I play this thing and not some other game. That's why I have a small circle of friends. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Let's play.
No, it's fine because you say, like, I mean, when you buy a shirt, you buy something meaningful and personal. Last 2 novelty shirts I bought, one was an advertisement for the air horn debate team, and the other was a D&D shirt that said, Jesus saves, the rest of you take damage.
But the thing is, they're funny. They make you laugh.
They are.
So that's also positivity as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah.
Day the horn for no man born.
I mean, you should see the shirt. Like, the shirt is, oh gosh, I'm gonna see if I can... I'm gonna try to describe it poorly as I... Okay, so it says the good people aren't dead on it. So it's a graphic tee with, like, this very... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Here's the shirt. I'm gonna send it to you, Romus, and you can see what it looks like. Is that the right link? Yeah, there.
Good people are. Oh, that does look good. That's a nice shirt.
So basically, it's an illustration of a skeleton, like, coming out of the ground, like, Night of the Living Dead style, and there's, like, little, gravestones all around it, say, like, R.I.P. and stuff, and, there's flowers in the graveyard, and the skeleton is holding a green flag in each hand, and it's nighttime, and the skeleton looks like he's smiling. It says, good people aren't dead. You know, it's... They're undead is what they are, but anyway.
I give all skeletons the Skeletor voice. Good people aren't dead, He-Man!
I also kind of have, like, a personal thing that I'm not going to explain right now, like, maybe among my close friends. They might understand another reason why I might buy that shirt. It's a personal in joke, I guess you could say. But I need that shirt, and I need to wear it. But,
Thanks.
Anyway, let's go on to what we're doing. Hopefully it'll get here by the end of the month.
Oh, the stream, right!
Yeah! Somewhere there was a stream. Alright. What were we doing? Talking to Koana.
Rescue Wuklamat.
Alright. A brother's duty. Koana wishes to execute the final stage of his plan. Let us execute the final stage of the plan.
As previously implied.
Thank you, writers. I will set out toward Earthenshire, alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wamakeza is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. That was not what he sounded like last time, but...
It's fine.
Okay.
And then he told me of its significance. It will be significant.
Oh, it's right there. I don't need my motorbike. It's such a long drive. Okay.
America 2023. We use teleporters to get to the fridge and back. I don't know why I reached for the future space year of 2023. Jesus.
This waterfall's so loud. You have like the tense music that I can barely hear above the waterfall.
Snap.
I just find it funny. Wow, it sure is tense in this scene. Not really! Okay.
I have some thoughts on what to do next! What?
Oh, wait.
Snap.
Is that you? No.
He's a bunny. Yeah. I bilocated. This is the part where I, like, reveal that I'm, like, a sleeper agent for a rival streamer.
And in the game itself.
Yeah. I guess I'll be Wakesa.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I think I voiced him last time too. Yeah, I gave him that stupid British
Yeah,
voice, even though he's from Tyrol. Oh, your business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have.
Yeah!
Oh, I forgot my pet god killer.
With my unfolding bow. Here we go.
You're that gemstone collect. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, men. Kill these vitriol. Why are you British, sir? Shut up.
Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, boys. Pray leave them capable of speech.
So only take the legs. Got it.
Now back to some soft night music. While we fight in the dark.
How pleasant.
You said capable of speech, right? I think I'm using too many arrows for that. I'm sorry. Gah.
Ow.
They disappeared. It means they're dead. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I said don't kill them, but you've made them ghosts.
Alright.
Now who are we gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Alright.
Oh, they're here. Okay. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait.
Wait!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay, you beat the Shatona Bandit.
Okay. Wait. That's the second promise. What do you want with us?
I think I'm scared of a fancy title. I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. Yeah. Mom said I could play with you guys.
I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. Wow, I put that in the game. You'll get not answers from us.
So here you'll get not answered. Oh, get not. Okay, I get it. This is the first game since ARR that they have hired LA workers for from America for voice work because of the setting. And the first time I heard somebody in a cutscene say the word shit, it hit me in the face. I was like, whoa! It's like they're not saying shite.
You know, but it seems like here in the States, we're kind of used to people with accents being allowed to say certain words in certain circumstances because it softens the blow to our ears, and it doesn't come back to us that, no, this isn't supposed to be a cute version of that. This is the word. You know, it's terrible, but I'm gonna say this because offense-wise, you know, it would probably cause the same level of offense for some people. It just doesn't hit the same because they're hearing it a different way. And because of my own background, I'm gonna pull this out. If I offend somebody, I'm sorry, this is the first thing that came to my mind. I don't mean to pull it out to be weird, okay? So it's like when I was younger, right? And I first heard people using the N-word with the A sound instead of ER. And people were actually saying, oh, it's not the same because it ends with A. And I'm like, are you nuts? No. Get away from me. What are you saying? You know? And for some reason, they had justified it in their head, even though it's the same word. They might mean it in a different context, but they didn't understand, like, why I was shocked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Although, I feel in that case, like, I am speaking as the whitest motherfucker on planet Earth here. Like, that word, like, is said in that way with, like, the A instead of the hard R, is kind of like a cultural thing now.
Well, it depends.
I feel like
it depends on if it's a reclamation situation, you know.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, this was at the time, and I got to clarify another thing as well. The people who were using the word were reclaiming it. They were other African Americans like myself. The thing is that prior to this reclamation time period, I want to say it was like late 90s when I first started hearing it, right? Prior to that, nobody said it. If you were a black person saying that word to another black person, you could still expect to get your entire block knocked off, right?
Wow.
Like, you just never said this word. So don't worry. Like, if you're a person that's always wondering, why can people say it now? But no, used to be nobody was allowed to say this word, okay? And so when people started reclaiming it, it was shocking. And so when people were like, okay, I see you're reclaiming it. And so there was a time period for a few years of, like, learning to be okay with that, you know? Because within the context, among those like yourself, it's like, okay, I think I see where you're coming from. I'll stop not wanting to punch you in the face, but I still don't like hearing this word, you know? And then over time, you just kind of moved past it, right?
Yeah.
And so the context of saying, like, this in two different ways and not understanding it's a curse word, like not understanding it's the same word, just because you heard it with an accent, trying to explain in the 90s, you know, that the reclamation is too new in the 90s. That was weird to me because it was very new, and
that makes sense.
And they didn't even understand why I had to explain why I was shocked. Does that make sense?
That makes absolute sense.
Okay. So it's this disconnect of, why are you shocked? I'm like, what do you mean, why am I shocked? Like, what the hell? But yeah, it was like in when I was growing up, if that word came out of your mouth, didn't matter who you were. You could be my brother by blood. You say this word to me, you're getting punched in the ground. You do not say this word, you know. So yeah, it's so yeah, I still have a problem with it, but that's me, and I understand that. So in any case, back to understanding they did not put an E on that. Like, they honestly just sat there and said, alpaca shit. Wow. Okay.
Alpaca lunch. But I'm cheating. All right.
Sorry.
That's right. We don't serve you. Yeah. I wet him.
Wow. Do not play games with me. Where is Lamont? Oh, damn. Wow.
Oh, shit, dude. Like, where you been keeping that?
Whoa, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Damn, dude. You don't even realize you got it in you. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours.
We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her.
Hired? By whom?
We weren't told that either. Only Wakesa knows. He's the one who took the job, and he's a jerk and weirdly British.
Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Lance Guard to take the custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. But perhaps you could pursue Wabakesa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. I'd still rather just shoot him between the eyes, but that's me.
Yeah, well, we need to find Lamati.
Yeah. Can I follow him and then shoot him between the eyes?
I'm sure if we lasso him and drag him behind the motorcycle for a while.
Oh, that's true. We can do that, huh?
Yeah, torture. It's great.
Vantage.
Yeah, we were talking about. Ooh, it's to a vantage.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, we were talking about Kung Pao the movie earlier, and the guy who made it also did a series where he parodied movies, but they were all puppet shows with thumbs, and with people's faces like superimposed on them. There's a bit in Star Wars, Thumb Wars, where like the Empire's all sitting around a table, and there's Darth Vader, and one of the guys says, "I have a question. Why do we all speak with British accents when we're from outer space and there's no Britain?" And Darth Vader just stares at him for a moment and then just uses the Force to pop his head off.
Because in Western movie, well, American movie tropes, all halfway intelligent people have British accents. That's why.
It's true. Alright, let's vantage.
Alright.
Eh? Over there? Over there? No? Oh, hello, lady. Here's monologue. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! They're gonna kill me! Oh, shouldn't have had that third cream crumpet.
I shouldn't have worn white. Dang, I stand out. Really bad.
Wow, this guy's blind! I forgot to wear me peepers today.
See, follow Wabakessa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Oh.
So that quarry loop thing doesn't really work, or it didn't when I did these. It's just like when they stop, immediately get to cover.
Yeah, that's how I've always done it.
Yeah. Can't believe I didn't see it. I knew that man looked familiar. Job's more trouble than it's worth.
This is difficult. It's not a lot of cover.
No, there's not. You basically have to use trees. Come on, come on. Are you gonna stop? What was it? Must have been the wind.
Damn it, I had to let him get too far away.
Oh shit, he's stopping again. Whoop. There we go. This was meant to be easy. I hate running. I failed PE in high school. How do you get an F in PE? Jesus, what's wrong with me? Is he turning around? I can't tell. Nope.
He kind of is right now, yeah.
What was it? It's like, here's the rumble of a motorcycle. I didn't know motorcycles were native to these parts.
Oh, I'm so far behind.
Okay, as long as you're not, like, too far behind. Get on your bike. Huh? Damn nerves.
What's that rumbly sound?
Oh, the motorcycles must be mating. There's two of them. Well, I wish them a happy, bouncing baby bouncing baby
Hey,
bike.
he's stopping.
Should be safe enough now. If I had a motorcycle, I'd name it Bikel.
Starts running faster and the piano starts picking up. It's such a beautiful run. Run!
Go 40 and open the windows. There are no windows. Oh shit! Shit! He said to meet you in front of a hideout. I almost got caught there.
Ah, shit, I failed. Ah,
Where's that damn Hooba go? Yeah.
I gotta go back.
Okay, I'll wait for you the next one.
Man, we made it so far.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't like fucking stealth missions. Alright, I am at the destination.
So close! Okay. I mean, it's almost like a straight line. There's just so little cover.
Yeah.
Another one of these stealth missions that was difficult was following that boy in Garlemald.
I didn't have a problem with that one, but for some reason, the one that really killed me was following Urianger out of the moon.
Oh yeah, that one did too, because again, there was
God.
no cover.
I failed that like 3 or 4 times the first time I did it. Urianger, goddamn orange man.
I just read a fan fiction where a character was referring to Urianger as a nickname as Ange, right? But because of the way his name is spelled, it's spelled anger.
Anger.
So I couldn't like make sense of the nickname in my head, right?
That's fucking great.
It's like anger. Like what? Oh, it's Ange. Okay.
Wait, this is the guy you've been talking about? I thought he was gonna go Super Saiyan.
And now the sun is up, so the mouth harp music is on. It's like the Crazy Plan music, but not.
Bonanza.
So now we're on a merry little chase.
Wait, where are you? You're not. Oh, you went. Are you ahead of me now?
Oh, you had to start over too?
No, I'm at the middle point where I was waiting for you. Oh wait, okay, no, you go around the bend. Oh right, I'm an idiot.
We're on a...
Like a didgeridoo. Sounds like you're doing the opening riff from Bonanza. Dun, 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 dun. Only white people watch this show. Dun, 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 dun. And only then if you're old.
Crap. Wow. Motorcycle. Going around the corner.
Let me get on my stealth bike. Careful, careful.
Oh, I did it!
Huzzah!
Wait, not quite.
Oh.
I see the...
Yeah, there'll be...
Okay, so I see
nice.
him, and then there's the point over there, and I see you.
Yeah.
Is it okay to
He's
just...
not going to turn around. Yeah, you can just rush. He'll stand there facing the same direction.
There we go.
Tout est compris. Wow. Finally! My money, give it to me now. The lens guard may be hunting us already.
Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway.
Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest.
Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart.
Kindness! You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that man was a killer. Those boys. Butchers. Salted devils in the flesh.
Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on. Scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head.
Womp womp womp.
Cell phone noises? Kona told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakesa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Goodbye, this was Thancred.
Ah, Thancred. Sneaky boy.
Nerd. Yeah, why isn't he doing this? The guy can fucking turn invisible by holding his breath or whatever.
Now we gotta follow this guy now.
Yep, that's why I hate this part. Him's a shady Ubigo.
You gotta get over there?
When I'm going. I mean, don't necessarily follow me. I have been known to fuck up a time or two.
It's so weird trying to keep in my upper right-hand corner of my screen. Again, like
Wanna go?
motorbikes.
Can I
Such
hide
a-
behind this tree?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. Haha! Here's a safety up tree.
He's almost walking in time to the music.
Bum 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 bum. Starts humming Oompa music for some reason.
And again, we are on another merry chase.
The lovely ballet ensues, so full of form and color. Oh, he's turning around for me.
I'm just like here huddled behind the tree.
Oh, it's motorcycle season. I better run. A motorcycle in Rud is a dangerous opponent.
It's so funny, like you're able to, well, of course, it's like we're just seeing two different things, right?
Right.
And you're just all up with him and he doesn't care, and I'm all back here like, don't see me.
I'm invisible. I would just like to stop and point out that I fucking love the word Hubigo. Oh, I landed directly in the destination, so I'll meet you at the cutscene.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Nice.
That was easier.
After this cutscene, I'm gonna need like a 3-minute break. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Manatee!
Let there be a sea cow. Arr. Oh, sweet! I'm gonna hit the bar with the other sea cows. The sandbar. Maritime humor.
Ah, there goes our manatee.
I am at better late than never.
Better late than never.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
Okay, ready when you are.
What? Hold on a second. Let me check a sound really fast, because that was a little echoey, and I don't know why. So let me make sure. Maybe my game audio is, yes, it's on monitor and output. Let's turn monitor off. Alright. I am ready for countdown?
Yep, right here.
3, 2, 1, click.
Go. Are you going to say anything? You're just going to stare at me.
He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart.
Like, alone? No. Have you seen her
So we're
act?
still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Yeah, dude, hide! Jesus.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
He's a good boy.
Yes.
Right answer.
Very well,
Later,
then.
dude.
I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
Besides, it's my job.
My turn, you might say.
Tancred's always to the rescue.
Yeah, he's good
That
at it.
Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja.
They all look the same to
The
me.
way that
Whoa!
monster works. He probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Okay. Be patient, thus trust in Tancred, or we need to calm down. I'm gonna say the second.
Yeah, the third one's just mean.
Yeah, and I feel like the first one, he's aware of it. I don't feel like rubbing it is any good.
Yeah.
We already have a good guy on this, so I'm gonna say the second.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, click.
Be patient. Trust Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
Hey,
And Bunting is here.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, yep, you got it.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
What's up with these cat boys being so huggable? Damn it! Anyway.
Oh, shit!
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her.
That's good.
While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Kinda got disabled.
Yeah, about that. Our manatee is in the shop.
Why release the Ponity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Make the call.
Next, if he makes it, he'll end up shouting.
Yeah. Everyone get the fuck over here! We'll find my sister!
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Well, just one's fine, really, but... oh, the place.
That voice actor is actually really good.
Yes, he is. Most of the voice actors are, including Wook Lamont, who, fortunately, there's a bit of a hiccup in one of the latter parts of the game where the character should be extremely exerted, but they are voicing her as though she is taking a morning constitutional. It kind of takes me out. But the rest of the time, they freaking rule. And I think they're trans, so fucking represent.
Yes.
Or non-binary, I think. Either or, same.
I've heard that. I don't know it for sure. I've heard it in passing. Kind of like as a thing that people might get upset about. Like they were mentioning it as if it were an issue for some people out there somewhere. I've never heard anything either way, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're cool. They do anime voices too, so...
Oh, they do?
Yeah!
I wish I would.
And it is insane to me how they can, go from a masculine to a feminine voice. Like, it boggles the fucking mind.
Well, okay, so these are assumptions made on the fact, like I just said, I know nothing about this person and their life at all, right? But assuming that they've ever been on, say, hormones, the degree to which they might have kept their voice trained would allow them the extreme flexibility to be able to do that.
Cenebriar is their name. I believe they're non-binary.
Okay. Awesome. Actually, no, I take that back. Never mind. If they are male to female, they would have had the voice train, period. Hormones are not. Because estrogen does not raise your voice. That's something you have to voice train for, period. If you are female to male, then hormones will drop your voice. And if you wish to keep your high range, you will need to keep training it so that the testosterone doesn't bring it down. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
And also, I'd like to put a comment forth from Reddit where someone says, a lot of you are commenting on Wook Lamont's voice actor but missing the bigger question, which is, how many cigarettes was that sailor at the start smoking a day to sound that old when he looked to be in his 20s at most? The dude on the boat, like the captain of the ship, he's just like,
yes, he was.
There were words in that.
You're totally right. I remember we both commented on that. It was kind of crazy.
God damn, 3 packs a day, this dude.
Oh man, so I imagine, like, off the cuff thought, right? It's like they got the actors in the studio, right? And they're like, okay, so we need a random person to be a random pirate. Be a pirate carrying a box. Go. nobody really took the appearance of the person into account.
We forgot to tell him that the character he's voicing looks like a nubile 17-year-old boy slave.
Did he have
what?
Was he clean shaven? That pirate?
Yes, he was.
That makes it even
He was
worse.
just like he looked like he was like 16 and like, I'm working on Daddy's boat. My dad's the captain.
I'm tearing up.
No.
Okay.
Alright, I need about 3-4 minutes. I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm claiming my break. Ah. Sorry about that. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting.
As I was sitting here, I got a random call from my mom. I'm not really sure what that was about. I couldn't answer, but I did text her back. I'm waiting for that reply. So I will be looking back and forth while we do that.
Sounds good. God, it's like a fucking bun fest over here.
Yep. Uh-oh. There we go. How many buns are there? I turned away from my game. Here we go.
Me, you, and a third. And Susu makes 3, as it were.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Beckon. Come here, Panda. Did I beckon you? I did not. Come here.
Me, shoulder panda.
Yay! Team Merlin says, sorry I was quiet last night during the Phoenix Wright stream. I had managed to get in on a hunt train with the speed advertised as Bullet. No need to apologize.
The speed advertised as Steve McQueen. He was in a movie called Bullet.
Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I may have put rescuing Amati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me. Yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle.
This is why I like Kona despite his flaws, because he's down to earth. He just needs a little kick in the pants to get him out of his autism head sometimes.
Okay, I gotta check something. Yep, he has a fluffy tail as well. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern. I'm starting to see a pattern here, character designers.
The fluffy tail means a good person.
Yeah, fluffy tail means good catboy, yep.
Yep, I'm glad. My catboy has the tail too.
Alright. Next one, feeding the river. Oh. Kawana wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
6 Oh, another random observation. If you know color theory, red and green are complementary colors.
That they are.
And here we go. Graha's red and Koana's green.
Oh snap! I thought you were talking about his little ascot or whatever the hell he's wearing, cravat he's wearing.
So he's
Like,
he's kind of being signaled as our okay Catboy in this story.
there have been very few evil catboys. I think there's one in the monk quests. It's like a rival school.
It's like they might be like random NPCs or something, but but not like characters that you talk to at length. Nope. Let me see. We need to gather our forces. Okay.
Forces gathered. Now what? You're the boss.
Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Oop, I need to turn off
Shit.
automatic voice.
Same.
Okay. And I will be very emphatic about it.
Everyone get that?
Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hobijo knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join them with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Aaronville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast?
Let me give this my melanistic bunny think. With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however.
Would you accompany him, gentlemen? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose.
With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any unnecessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artists are but a short walk away.
Then let us divide the tasks and have at it.
Orionje's voice actor didn't get paid much this expansion. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities down the river, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver.
It's raining.
Hallelujah.
Right.
I wish it was raining here.
It rained off and on earlier today here. It kind of cooled down the weather a bit. Not
It
by
has
much,
been-
but it did.
Oh my god, this week. We're getting up to 109 this week, where I am.
Like just the flat temperature?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Assuming our... Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess I shouldn't just, like, go off half-cocked on the bun. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shadows with the promise of food. Wild punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I've prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. I am losing his voice the more I do it. Ligaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter the feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punity's enticing feast.
Okay, so as we were talking to Aaronville, right? Oh man, my controller's acting up.
Uh-oh.
I'm just RP like crawling on my motorcycle like this at random points, and I'm just. As we were talking to Aaronville, I saw one of those. What was that mount? You get it from the. What's that event? You get it from the Fall Guys event, I believe.
There's a Fall Guys mount? Huh.
I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It was a very, very neon pink rhinoceros blow-up looking thing.
Wow, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to see it.
And somebody walked by on it through the grass. I was just. And my first
Had
thought.
me at neon pink.
And my first thought was, that's not a normal thing around here. And then after about 10 seconds, I was like, oh, it's that mount. Like, I was.
No, that's wrong and bad. Oh.
Now, when they get the chance to fly, they actually look like balloons, which is probably the point.
God.
But as
T-Brilliant says, yes, that is the Fall Guys mount.
But yeah, like if I could pull out my my chocobo, which is not going to be the same at all. Like imagine just like a bright pink mini rhinoceros just kind of trundling along through the grass at about this speed.
Nice.
It
I wonder
just,
if it's like an achievement for hitting first place or something. I'm going to have to look up a picture of that because it sounds adorable.
yeah, we're out here and scaring all the manatees off with the motorcycles.
We want you to be very quiet while we attract the manatees. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! All set? I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back and out of sight and leave the rest to me. Me. It's noisy from hearing other people go by on them. Just you.
That's not a manatee. Here she is.
She is. God damn, dude. Like, this is where I reveal my secret power.
She flies.
Hello! Shh. There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come to me. Oh, I do like veggies.
It flies. I didn't know it flew.
Yes, there's a good girl.
Aaronville talking to animals is cute.
Yes, it is.
He's always so
We'll be fine. Oh,
incredibly
go ahead.
serious and stoic until he's talking to manatees, and all of a sudden he's cute.
You've pushed the manatee button. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then head over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our punity back. The way that camera was moving, it made me think someone was going to walk up behind us.
Uh-huh.
The manatee assassin. The man assassin. Fuck walking, just gonna port.
I wonder where that person went. Well, they're probably not on their mount anymore. If I could fly, I would just go. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
All good.
Alright, Kalana, what you got? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hi, thought I'd get a yawn out of me. Alright. Aaronville has the punity in hand, then? Good. I expected nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Leveilleur twins are over at Earthenshaw right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred.
Womp womp womp.
This is Thancred.
Alright.
Oh, here it is. The last one.
Huh, okay. Kalana is nervously awaiting the call from Thancred. Thancred must know something by now. You found her?
Speak of the gunbreaker.
Yeah. Understood. Thank you. Hold on. Dang it.
You got the sneepies.
I shouldn't. I slept a lot.
Yeah, but you also, push yourself physically today, so.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Just a note to those out there who don't take the idea of physical therapy seriously. Take it seriously, okay? Just saying. Alright. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hobigos boat to its destination, and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lamati is in Reachleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap into Punity and make our way down the... Oh, gosh. Ihui Katumu. Ihui Katumu. Ihui Katumu. Okay. Need to practice.
Getting, like...
Oh, go on.
But, I was just gonna say, getting all the, like, the British voice actors to just flawlessly say these words must have been a chore. Oh, shit.
Oh. Adventure running. Something's going down.
We skipped the boat ride, even though it took us, a bunch of time to fix the boat.
Thancred does not look happy.
You're making her listen to Cat Stevens!
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Voice acting.
It's talking.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, click.
And done.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Forgive any salad crunching you may hear.
I am eating crisp vegetables.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Fosuntain poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it!
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
Thank you. That.
Who did that?
Oh!
Yeah.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
No, you just happened to hit the helmet. Aim an inch lower next time.
Coward!
Aim for the eye.
Dare ambush me?
You dare ambush me? Screw you!
Blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Bune was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
I'm a distance DPS. I'm good for this.
Oh. It seems we're one short. Oh, wow. We look pissed.
Yeah, we are pissed.
That one's not to be underestimated.
Thanks for recognizing me.
They can do nothing while we have.
Hi! we were just there to get all the attention. That's great. Using our notoriety for great advantage.
Oh, my pelvis. Ugh.
Impeccable timing.
I shattered my coccyx.
Amachi, are you alright?
Aye, thanks to you.
He just doesn't care about his size at all. She's like almost like 6 inches, 7 inches taller than him, bigger than him. He just runs in there anyway.
They can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Ah, let's slaughter you. I'm up for it. Let's go.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I got these maggots and feed them their entrails.
Let's do it.
Let's dance,
If
boy.
we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
Ah, crap.
Oh no, character development.
I don't really care.
We retreat.
I don't care about his character development. I'm upset the other head actually convinced him.
Damn you, Baku Jaja!
Ah, he used a solar flare.
Damn it.
Do we give chase?
We head back. Hamachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Is this where we tell them that nobody's getting the throne if Dad doesn't approve anyway? So everything's alright?
Oh god, she's heavy.
Man, like, Koan is totally kick-ass.
I love him.
That
I love most of the characters in this game.
that not caring about size or protein content, anything. He just slides in there to save the girl thing, or doesn't even care. I'm just like, yeah, okay, you kick ass. You kick ass.
Watch out. Don't think this is a talkie.
It's not. I got it.
Okay.
I'm very impressed by that move. But that's nothing. Okay, so I know I said it as saving the girl kind of thing, but
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? I guess, okay, it's not always toxic, I suppose, to see yourself as a masculine figure saving a feminine figure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It really, I do not believe it is always toxic. And so,
No, absolutely not.
with him perceiving himself as the older brother, you know, he's already going to be protective. He obviously is. And so, I just find it amazing, like, just as a person, for him to be like, screw the fact that I'm like 5 foot nothing. I'm just gonna go in there and catch this almost 7 foot tall person built of muscle. Because this is my little sister, damn it.
The 7 foot tall protein mountain.
Did not care.
I also really liked that, just like the implication that the Warrior of Light absolutely already knew what Tancred was doing, and was like, no words need to be said, all he needed to do was just walk forward and keep their attention.
Yep. I'm the Warrior of Light. Nope, there's Tancred. That's what you need to worry about.
It's just like, no words. I love it. It's like we've been together long enough that we know how we work together.
Yep.
It's great.
I also find it hilarious that for once, our notoriety was not used as the focal point. It's like we are being the focal point, but we are actually the distraction. Tancred was the spearhead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're just being a big old distraction, which is kind of funny, because in a silent way, like all through Endwalker, and even through a little bit of Shadowbringers, but not Shadowbringers too much, I'm mostly in Endwalker, our character kind of had like this neutral to kind of awkward response to being recognized in any way. And so to stand up and be like, yeah, we're recognizable, you know, only to have that be a trap. I find that so funny. It's like owning
fucking ruse.
It's like owning the idea that, yeah, we're recognizable. But now now I'm actually gonna use it in a way that I'm okay with right now.
And to a degree, I think it was less his title as the Warrior of Light and more like your strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's obvious to other warriors speaking, because like we're in Tural, nobody knows our story here except for,
but even just all the
Daddy.
stuff, Oh, sorry. Go on. Yeah, except Big Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
And so the thing is, like, they don't actually have to know our title. We're at the point now where it's kind of like people who can talk shop know what they're looking at, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So people who are warriors who can see that, they look at us and they go, holy crap, that's not a normal person, or I got hit by that guy once. That's not a normal person. That was not a strong hit that one time, you know? That was not simply a really strong guy. That actually is a problem, you know? And
it's a living act of God.
and so, so yeah, we're among people who know what they see, and so they don't actually have to know our title. We're at this point we're talking shop, so to speak, talking quote unquote, you know.
Yeah. One thing that this story-wise, this come on, Marshall, use your fucking words. The story-wise, this expansion has been a little divisive in that a lot of people are kind of upset that the Warrior of Light takes a back seat in this one. He's not the leader of the group anymore. He's not, the sole focus of not the sole focus, but he's not the main focus of the story. And I kind of like that. Like, this is like Wuklamat's story, and you're there to like push her on, and I like sort of training the next generation to be awesome. I don't know. I love it. Makes me happy.
I love it too. I mean, you can't. Alright, so I think I have like a different outlook on the entire series so far, right? Even though like, you know, I guess narratively, we are the main character and have been for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the perspective of our written character, you know, from the narrow perspective of our written character, not from the perspective of the writer off in the office somewhere at Square, you know, but from the perspective of our character, we actually have not been the main character this whole time. That's been foisted on us a lot. Like for us, like let's say when we arrived in the carriage, right? We are literally nobody. And then like as we join whatever classes we join and help out our city-state that we start at, we are helping the city of Gridania or Oldab, or working with their army, you know? We are not the center of attention then. By the end of ARR, where we're fighting the Ultima weapon, the leaders of the city-states know us, and word is kind of trickling around because we're dealing with a lot of soldiers, right? But ultimately, like, that really only got around because we were dealing with Garleans that were encroaching, you know? And so then we just pick up, go to Ishgard, you know, we just move out after. And so we kind of make some friends over there. Nobody knew us around Ishgard. We made some friends in high places there. You know, go on to Stormblood. We're meeting more friends in particular high places, and we're working, say, with groups of people, right? So at this point, if we're becoming the center of the story, it's not because we're at the head of every army, and it's not because we're leading the leaders. It's because we've done so much just within our little perspective that it's like our tendency to get shit done kind of precedes us, you know? And so
it's true. And although I do want to. Oh, I'm sorry. You finish your thought.
And so I think the only time, like in my perspective, that we have been, look at that guy, you know, narratively, has been in Shadowbringers, because that's when, you know, the leader of a nation's like, this guy, and and now there's a whole ancient legend about the Warrior of Darkness, and it's slowly becoming attributed to you. Yeah, there's a little bit of trying to cover it up a little bit, but it's not really working too well. By the time you're done with it, that kid approaches you. How did you get so strong, Warrior of Darkness? You know, and
Kid, shut up.
So it's like,
play with your dolls or whatever.
So yeah, it's like there's a lot of people gossiping about you, and people you've met along the way. But it's like we're really only the hero of the story, of the narrative, of the lady sitting in the office writing, because we're the one being followed, right? It's not.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
not.
know if I completely agree with that. Go ahead. Sorry.
I will say, yeah, people in high places know our name because we helped them out. We kind of started from the bottom doing that. But to me, I don't believe that, like, my interpretation of what's happened with the Warrior of Light on a personal basis is that they never perceive themselves as the center of things. And so by the time it's really happening day in and day out in Endwalker, their awkward facial expressions about that, like, make a lot of sense to me. Because it's like, yeah.
I don't fucking want to be here.
It's like, I was just helping and shit, you know? And it's just get caught up in crap. It's like you did not stand up at any point and go, I'm the leader! You know, everybody kind of perceives you that way at some point or another. But maybe you were on one end of a conflict and they were on the other. Like, let's say that guy we met when we were dealing with the 12. And there was the guy we ran into who was part of that cult.
Cult Dalamud, yeah.
You know, he of course he's going to perceive us as the guy that came and wiped out the cult, you know, because we were spearheading that, right? But to us, it was a favor done once upon a time. To him, that was the end of that chapter of his life, you know? Mm-hmm. And so with other people talking about what corners you've walked into, your perception of it it's generally small. Everybody else's perception is, wow, that was huge. And so you become this lodestone and you're just over here like, okay. And
I think oh, sorry. I keep doing that. I keep like talking over you. I'm sorry.
No. It's not like you could see me. It's like a 20-second lag, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll shut up.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to address some things. I agree with you on most of those points, except that in Shadowbringers and in Endwalker, the Warrior of Light isn't like the MacGuffin or the secret weapon. He's like, because, you know, ARR through Stormblood, you're essentially a sword being wielded by the main characters.
Yeah.
But Shadowbringers and Endwalker pivot it so that, like, it spends a lot longer asking you how you feel.
Right.
How your character feels, and it has longer times of, like, people listening to you and, like, hearing your thoughts, and especially, to a lesser degree in Shadowbringers, but especially in Endwalker, the narrative onus is, I don't even know if that's the right word, the focus of the narrative is entirely on you. Like, other things are happening, but you've become not only both the solution and the catalyst to these problems. Like, it's literally Heidelin's entire journey of dividing the star is to make sure that you are ready. Yeah. Specifically you, the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, but I guess sorry, I'm doing it now. Keep going.
And I think after 2 expansions of, you know, us being the main character, us making the big decisions and fighting the big guys, you know, going into space and fighting the God of Despair and whatnot, I think a lot of people are upset that we're not continuing that. And I'm okay with them pivoting again and, like, kind of taking us back to being just a jobbing adventurer in a new land. So
yeah, I feel like just being the adventurer in a land, I think that's the crux of what the Warrior of Light is, and or what Azem is, you know? We have, I believe that the way Azem is presented, like as a chair, as a seat, and then like as what we were doing in this life, our job was always just to be a person, you know, to the best of our ability. And
help people.
Yeah, and that's no different than what you would do if you were not, like, blessed with the blessing of light. Everybody's here to live their best life, if whatever they can pull off, right? But it's kind of like, us doing that leads to like all of this stuff, and we're here to experience it. And
There is a... Oh, sorry. We'll fight about it!
But I believe, like, yeah, I mean, you're totally right. I mean, I think that, I think we noticed the same thing in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, where, you know, like, you mentioned how people were starting to talk to us more about our thoughts and feelings, and so I feel like, yeah, that's a reflection of the story starting to come around. But at the same time, I do feel like that was a long time coming. I remember when I first entered Shadowbringers, and when that started happening more, I mean, it happened like once or twice, like way back, but when people actually did begin to talk to us and wonder what we thought, to me, within how I'm imagining myself within this world, because I play the Warrior of Light as myself, you know?
Yeah.
My thought process was, you actually care about what I think? I'm actually important enough to you to care about what I think? Wow, this is different, you know? It's not like I hadn't had my own thoughts and done exactly what I wanted. It's just nobody really ever stepped back and said, what do you think? In a real deep way, you know?
Yeah.
And so earlier in the expansions rather, when there's different characters accusing you of being a tool, like, it makes sense as to why they think that, you know? Because nobody is asking us what we think, and we're not exactly being forward with it, and we're just acting according to what we think, but they don't apparently perceive that as making choices. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, so by the time the last two expansions walk around, and people, and it kind of opens up with Graha being obsessed, you know. Graha being obsessed was kind of like a whole new thing. It was totally different than Hashifal and Karen, you know. Yeah. It was this whole, like, whoa, you actually read, you studied this book where one guy wrote about my life, and I remember that dude is kind of like my second dad, but whoa, dude, that made me sandwiches? Like,
Maybe a sandwich?
It was very different having anybody actually want to open the Pandora's box, so to speak, of the Warrior of Light's existence, even if they were being completely fanboyish about it. It was completely new. Nobody had ever done that. They're like, here, you have a weapon, go. Oh my god, you're so powerful. Yeah. You know, here somebody's like, I want to make you a sandwich. It was completely different, you know? And so in Endwalker, it's like, it's all of your history. Like, when it comes to average people knowing you, right? It's like all of the stuff you've ever done, for good or for bad, the randomness you've done from stealing pants all the way down to whatever else comes to call, right? All of it, for better or for worse. The good, the bad, the weird, the whatever, it all's coming home to roost. You know, it's just kind of like, oh crap, I exist. Oh man, this sucks. Or, why do people know me? I just want to adventure, you know? And so
there is a... Oh, sorry.
and so it's like I felt in Endwalker like... Oh my gosh. I gotta laugh because of the music. But anyway, in Endwalker... Endwalker was, to me, the most traditionally heroic story out of all the expansions, you know? And so to me, that was the first time that I actually perceived being a hero, you know? Like being a proper hero. All the other ones were just kind of watching the snowball of crap, you know, just kind of snowball together and get bigger and bigger. And in Endwalker, everything comes home to roost. All the stuff you've experienced and learned about it all just came home to roost, and you end up having a taste of being a traditional hero. But that
is the most Final Fantasy-ass Final Fantasy narrative.
Yep. And so, to me, like, when people say, why can't we be the hero again? My perspective is, we never were. We were when we went to go do the whole Endsinger thing, right? Getting in that ship and everybody's waving us off. Are they ever going to come back? And, you know, all that stuff. But before that, we are surrounded by other people who are making this happen as well. Did we build the ship? No. Did we research that? No. Did we like help talk people down from turning into monsters like Graha did in his Exarch mode? No.
We did.
Not really.
Kirasav, you talk to him, make sure he doesn't turn before he dies.
Where did that happen?
That happens right before the whole baby scene in Razatan.
I don't remember.
So you and Mattia are going around trying to find Kirasav and can't remember her name, his husband or his wife, and she has the baby and she gets thrown into the pool and she snaps her neck, but the baby survives. And then Mattia has to run the baby through the horrible underbrush filled with blasphemies.
Yeah, but then Astinian comes down with them, and they talk to them and keep them from turning, and then
my point being was that right before that happens, there's a cutscene where you find Kirasav and he's dying and he's turning, and you say things to him to soothe him and keep him from becoming a blasphemy.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's very tiny.
But I guess
so I have just one. Go ahead.
I guess all I'm saying is that, like, when other people are complaining that the Warrior of Light is not being a hero enough in here, my personal perspective is that we never were being a big old center of attention in most of the cases. We were because it's our life and it's coming from our perspective, right? But in the narrative of what's going on in the world, the only time we really were the center was in Endwalker. And then a little bit in Shadowbringers, and then, like, before that, no, we were just helping out heads of state as they are trying to get the stuff done. And we've always just been the adventurer. So us doing that here, to me, is a return to what we've always been doing. And I think that, one, you can't keep upping the ante. It's kind of impossible. You'll end up with something that equals nothing, because more is not always more. More becomes less.
WoW had that problem.
Yeah, more becomes less very quickly, and then if you just keep upping it, we lose the point of why we're doing this to begin with.
Yeah,
riding in on a chocolate go-kart to learn how to be a fucking archer. That's it. Adventure. That's it. So.
So I want to present one thing, and then I want to catch up on chat, and then I think we should keep going because we were doing the digression thing again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But there is a short. It is a fantastic short by an artist. His YouTube channel is, or their YouTube channel, I don't know their gender, is Zaku, Z-A-K-U. It's all lowercase. It's called FF14 Animatic, A Chat with a Familiar Shade. And it is specifically a small scene set in Shadowbringers where the Warrior of Light is having a conversation with Ardbert. It just uses music. There's no, like, vocal work on it, but it is fucking fantastic, and goes a lot to, sort of go into how, specific people view their Warrior of Light, I feel. And I'm going to link it we're in Studio Channel in the Final Fantasy XIV thingy channel.
Oh, yeah. He is posting that in our Discord. We have a tiny Discord, but it's a Discord. You should join it. Okay.
You should. Get on it. Okay, and now I'm going to catch up on voice chat here. It's noisy from here. Okay, so T. Merlian says she's his baby sister regarding Kona's treatment of Wuklamot. I think it was Grinding Gear that compared the Warrior of Light to a WMD heading into Garlemald in Endwalker.
It's just kind of there to be threatening, but you're not actually going to use it.
That is something that can be recognized just walking around as funny as hell, I think, regarding to our strength, that other warriors can just tell we're a badass. In regards to coaxing Wuklamot along the path to a leader, it's in story mentorship. I love it. Kalendra's back. Sorry I'm late. Been a heck of a day. I know the details, and I'm glad everything turned out okay. T. Merlian says, "Welcome back, Kalendra. Hope it's better now." Kalendra says, I don't want to jinx it, but we are more than just the one fighting the battles and leading the charge. We also tell people where to get the best lemon tarts, and we deliver mail. We are like the one-stop shop. Tia Merlian says, my headcanon is at the end of Endwalker, my character needed a vacation and maybe some therapy, with Kalendra responding, lots of therapy. Which, yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, we just can't do all that stuff and just sit there and go, I'm he warrior of light, you know, just, you know, it's time to be human. It's like we always were. And I guess...
Because without therapy, you get Frey.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess officially this is me saying I don't believe it's possible, necessary, or even good to keep upping the ante for Dawntrail. Sorry. We needed to get back to our roots. This is our roots.
Agreed. That's not to say we won't save the world along the way, you know. I mean,
that's not at all. But we need to get... Yeah. we need
Fighting depressed Cthulhu at the end of the world is kind of like, let's step back for a while.
Yeah.
We need to build up again.
Yeah, so I guess for anybody who might argue the point, if you've ever read book series, okay, there's a way you write series. You've already seen it in this game series, but here, in every book of a series, each book is its own narrative. We've seen that in this game series, where every story is going to have a beginning, a climax, a climactic fall, you know, back to the start and begin and an end, right? And so every single expansion has done that. And of course, if you're getting to the end of an overarching narrative, you saw all of those kind of create like a I'm not doing a good, I'm not explaining this well, but across the last 5 games or however many games it was, not only did each one of those had a rise and fall, but they all created an overall rise and fall. This is the beginning of a new rise. You know, you can't just go up forever. There's no climax or resolution. We had a big old resolution. It's time to start it again. So
the denouement.
Yep. So this is storytelling. This is normal storytelling. Enjoy it. This is valid. All right. So that's all I gotta say.
Called peaks and troughs, people. Can't have all peak.
Nope. It would suck.
Boring.
Yes, it does. Yeah. If you want games like that, go play WoW. Nobody knows what's going on there.
I'm told they're learning, but I don't have enough gumption to go check.
That's too long to be learning, man. There's people who learn this by reading books growing up.
Yeah, I agree.
That's too much to learn that. They waited too long. I'm not actually sure they could change that now. There's too much to learn.
I definitely feel that Shadowlands was like a parody of itself. It's like, oh, we saved the continent, then we saved the world, then we saved the other parts of the world, but the world was destroyed, and we saved, you know, like the cosmos, again. And then we killed Satan. But Satan stabbed his sword into the world, so we have to save the world because the world is bleeding to death, and now we have to save death. It's like, okay. All right, buddy, this is a little much.
Death is necessary, but okay, that's a circle of life thing. So now you've saved all the things ever in existence. What now? What are you gonna do? Like, how does WoW continue? What are you gonna do? Like,
I have no idea. There's 2 new expansions since then, I think, and I don't give a shit. So,
I mean, like, all you can do is narrow the scope. I mean, you can bring it down from cosmic to like back down to your neighborhood and save the kitten now, or save the palace, or whatever, you know. But it's not going to be nearly as exciting as saving death, you know. So yeah, don't put yourself in a hole. Let's live some life here. This is living life, I think. I think you're doing a great job here, so. But I'm very biased, so.
So am I. Back to the story.
Yes, okay. Koana being a big brother. Let's go. Badass little cat boy. Anyway. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamati.
Meow.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Koana. And all of you, too.
What we do. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics.
Not really. He's just an ass. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone.
have to get a freaking coaster for my desk.
Oh, it's like desk water drain thing.
Yeah, I've got like a cup holder on the side of my desk that hangs off the side that I can put my cup in. But when I lift it to drink, all of the moisture that's gathered runs off onto my shirt and legs.
Ah! Oh, before we keep going, I'm sorry. It's stupid aside. It's nothing to do with what we talked about at all. Like I said, I'm very biased about this game. I don't know if any of y'all have little things that you get, little freebie deals or cheap deals from. Every so often I notice like my cell phone company or whatever will offer like some kind of little coupon for some company to get something like 80% off or whatever, right? So one day they had a deal with a company that I'm aware of, but I never bought anything from before. They print photos of yours onto various things. And so they had a thing where they got together with this company to make like the cheapest little coasters, you know, just pay shipping. Like we'll make you the cheapest little vinyl coasters ever, just pay shipping, right? And so I went ahead and took advantage of it. And I didn't have any photos I wanted to put on one. So I found a picture to put on it. It didn't come out the best, but now I have 4 of the cheapest vinyl Crystal XR Grahatia vinyl coasters ever. And they sit on top of these little tile coasters I have. So here, I don't know if you can see this in the camera. Don't sue me. Anyway, these are little dollar store tile coasters. They work pretty well. They absorb water from your drinks that are adding condensation on the place. These are like the stupid cheapest vinyl coaster thingies I got. And so they fit exactly on top of the little tile. So I just always have like these sitting on top of this tile, and they're right here on this table next to me, so they catch all the condensation from my drinks. So Grahatia Crystal X-Arc is always here to watch my drink.
Always wet.
That's not what.
Somebody's gonna make a horny joke about it. Might as well be me.
Well, it's not, because the tile absorbs all the water, and I'm not actually sure that this holds any water either. It just goes for, I don't know what this vinyl does. I don't know why they make coasters out of vinyl. It's the floppiest little piece of vinyl ever. But yeah,
they are nice coasters.
I have very little money, but I'm an extreme fan, so I will find ways to have things. I think that cost me all of a total of $2, $3.
Nice.
To have. I could glue that on there, but I'm afraid that it'll not get rid of water so well if I did that. So, anyway, back to what we were doing. I'm so sorry. I did it again.
Several hours later.
Yep. Alright, sorry. I should have waited until the end of the cutscene. There we go. Sorry. Fajatan upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down.
Look at me. Shut up.
The contest isn't over yet, so we take back what was stolen, or we won't let Bakujawa. I'm second! So we take back what was stolen. I mean, frankly, if anything's allowed outside of killing the other person, I'd say it's totally allowed to take back what was taken. So, I'm going number 2. What you going?
Number 2.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, click.
Clickety clow!
That face is great.
Fucking sassy Xeno smile, I love it. That I can't deny.
Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. I was going to say something else, but this is a rated T game.
Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some, quote, useless Bunawa sycophant when he caught sight of us?
A reference to Cyril Jah, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother, and is the only Bonois I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Cyril Jah was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Ooh, he's dead. Why is your face so shocked?
Dude!
What?
Because because he's very quiet all the time, and like all of a sudden he just gets fucking heated. Excuse me, my syscon is showing.
Ahem. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people toward a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone.
Are you a democratic socialist?
That's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help.
Bye.
I should have gotten a screenshot of everybody staring at him. Just these shots.
Holy shit, dude.
It would have been some great YouTube screens there.
We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Buklamat?
You bet I am. Cyril Shah's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground.
Yay!
So that was incident 2033 of talking in the middle of a cutscene. Yeah.
Put another one up on the board. It has been 0 days since last digression.
Pretty much. Alright, so Dr. Wicklemot, here we go. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers.
You know, Wicklemot, most people learn that by the time they're 6. She comes running away with her axe drawn like, stranger danger!
And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Complete.
I can fly in this place now!
I leveled up.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. I gotta see something with the Aether Currents. Oh wow, there's so many I gotta find. So when we're done with this stream, would you mind flying me around to catch the ones that are on the ground?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alright. Do that at a later point. There we go. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Alright. Wicklemot has her sights set on the Yokoi village. The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yokoi.
Then it's back to where the path... Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember, the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakisa? Wow, dick! And he just walks away?
Just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself.
That is very, very prescient. It's well done, Wicklemot.
Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for.
You could say it's perceptive. Get on the bar.
If that's what he's been doing this whole time, or half the time, then I'd be really impressed.
Hey, stop! Huh? Get off the bike! Get on the Boyd! Get on the Boyd!
Ah! I
don't have a car on this character, alas. Get on the bird.
We can fly! Now zoom my camera out. It's so pretty.
Oh yeah.
Look at this place! Can you cross all this water and go over to the mountain there?
I think we can. Looks like the cutoff is around those rocks, I want to say.
That's pretty cool. Like
That is nice. Yeah. Oh, here's the cutoff here soon, right after these rocks. But that does mean I think we can fly through this waterfall over here.
Nice.
Wink. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh.
Just barred from it.
Just so lively, though.
This, I mean, like, okay. Endwalker, I think, is still my favorite expansion. It hits a lot of, from a story standpoint, it hits some very personal subjects for me that I really love. It galvanized my burgeoning sense of my place in the world. I'm not going to say it cured my depression because, holy shit, but it helped. But I really like Dawntrail.
Right now, I am surprised by the points where Dawntrail has hit me in the gut. Like, right now, like, the story right now, to me, overall, is a very, I guess, a normal kind of story. Bullying's bad, this kind of stuff. But the way that they've done it, and the points that the characters themselves have issues with, I don't know. Like, I have a long history of being on the bad side of some extreme social bullying. Like, not just in my childhood, but, like, across my entire life. And so there are bits of it that I keep getting reminded of in this narrative. It's not like there's not bullying narratives in other places, but for some reason, either it's because I love this game, or maybe it's the delivery, or maybe it's the context, the idea of already being an adult and then trying to prove oneself, to further one's life goals, whatever, I don't know. But I've been surprised at the moments I've had some gut punches. They've been... I've caught them, like, in the middle of a few lines at a time, or a situation at a time, or, like, say, I don't know why. It was like when Thancred and us, were coming after Luke Lamott, and, they were, emotionally tormenting her with those things that they said, and then, like, here we are, and then it was just, I don't know, I had a moment where I kind of regressed for a moment there.
Yeah.
Like, between reliving several different points in my own life and then seeing an event that I'm a part of because my character's there, and then kind of being like, if only that would have happened, I don't know, like, I'm not expecting to get hit in the way I'm getting hit for such a quote-unquote simple narrative. I'll put it like that. That's damn impressive. I don't even know what's happening here. Let's keep going. We're nowhere into this story. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Get ready.
I couldn't leave without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on.
And to get some food.
And now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't you wait for a few more moments?
He walks up. No, I got kidnapped by bandits.
So much for giving it the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to get that smug gleaner a piece of my mind.
You shithead!
I worried Rook Lamott would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then.
Motorcycle!
I don't know why I pulled out my fucking mana cutter. It's slower.
Well, I was gonna jump over that rock and... Oh. Which,
what's the least? Let's do 3. 3 is the least crowded.
Alright.
Tied with 2, I guess. Oh. I guess we're on the south side of Burkapacha, not the north. I'm a dingus. Alright, Aaronville, what it is, my bunny friend. As I'm sure you noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths. Drink plenty of water.
Okay,
That's
Dad.
good advice for everyone at all times. A few more steps and we'll be in Warrior's Deco.
Alright, Cleaner Dad.
My dad's a buddy. My dad's an astrologian. My dad's a gunbreaker.
My dad's a cleaner. Oh, an alpaca keep and another one of these suckers. Alright.
Oh, yeah. What a good packer that is.
Alright.
The noise. Hold on, I'm registering a favorite destination here.
Oh, I should do that too.
Not need to go to the Great Work anymore. Bender.
I want to see something real fast. Maybe I could take a picture. It's not a high enough elevation.
I'm going to need to work on my Dr. Claw voice. Next time, Gadget.
That's how all the young very, very low, gravelly voices.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I almost forgot who Dr. Claw was. Oh.
Inspector Gadget. This is embarrassing, but my parents have never let me forget that when my brother and I were tiny babies, like literally before we could walk, the thing that would make us very, very happy was when they sang Inspector Baby to the tune of the Inspector Gadget theme song, and it made us laugh every time.
But why? Why is that? Why? That's cute.
Oh yeah, but it's like, you know, it's conventionally unmasculine to show any weakness even when you're in diapers.
Nah.
Alright, wook them out.
Alright. Phew. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yokoi.
Hi.
And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture.
Do you guys watch anime?
So it is for most of Tural. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Oh, it's Turali. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Serpent. Watch over the Tural Vidral, Valley Harmanda, and maintain its prison within their temple.
Ah, yes. Clement told us about the Tural Vidral. Creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers.
Pretty much, indeed. Yet even among those anomalies, Valley Harmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Kulul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said that the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valley Harmanda was lured inside by Kulul Jaja's final ploy.
I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it's like to fight it.
Don't say that, Clement. Warlord's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time?
That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flesh out
tackle Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Let's see. Identifying the Dawntrail selector should be our priority, or let's find that thieving cheat. I think the first.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
I can eat cow! I got laser beams!
I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector.
Then I suggest we pay a visit to Karyorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. I wonder if I said that right. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Gurfurful. Okay, hold on. Gurfurler, okay. He's to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice.
Oh, no, hold on. I don't know what's going on there. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Gurfulur.
That's an impressive amount of tongue rolling there.
You may call me Ernesto.
Oh, Solana! Okay.
Ah, tiny baby. Baby fall down.
Okay, that makes me want to see a ridiculous emote.
Oh?
There's already so many ridiculous emotes. I want an emote that only works when you're moving, like walking or running, and if you emote it, you'll just, like, face plant and slide on the ground.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Oh my god, I want this set so bad for my Chocobo. It's El Chocobo!
Oh, it's gorgeous! And it has... Oh, look at that!
He's so cute. Got a little serape or poncho, or I don't know the difference, really.
Donna has no clue we are petting her Chocobo.
He's got a cool name. It's like Jack Chocobo. This gunslinger this side of the Orker's armor.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Vuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfurler?
You want me to be this guy?
Yeah.
The High Luminary has granted audience to the claimants. You may enter.
Huh. That was easier than expected. In we go, then.
Thanks, orb face.
Whoa. Some big, heavy doors.
Yeah. Holy shit!
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Gotta find all my volumes. Gods! Is that... Even Aaron feels shocked.
Aye, Valley Hermanda.
Oh.
He's a biggin!
It's a phoenix. Or something.
Like a Quetzalcoatl. I don't know how to actually pronounce that. You or me?
Is it a generally male or female voice?
It's gonna be a very deep masculine voice.
Okay. Then it's just gonna sound like gravel on a chalkboard for me, so you might be better.
Very much.
Okay.
So what?
You might be better, because all of my deep voices sound the same.
Yeah, so do I. I can't do a deep register, but I'll try.
Okay.
Welcome.
I need to get some phlegm in the back of my throat so I can get all vocal fry. High Luminary. That is not... He is not Spanish. High Luminary Gerfurler. Jesus.
Hi. My mom says I'm handsome.
He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zormurur.
This is the Sky Ruin. Galigamara? I can't say things. This is the Sky Ruin, Valley Garmanda?
It is the Tural Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valley Garmanda's tempestuous power.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
This reminds me of when we were first introduced to the concept of Shinryu.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because we're still, like, staring at it. It's frozen in place. It's the most powerful thing anybody's ever known at the time. There's legends about it. You know, it's like, here we go. Shinryu Part 2.
Dinos won't shut the fuck up about it. Oh, look what I caught. I'm going to be it. Okay.
When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last.
His own little party.
Their titanic battle with Valley Garmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. It was pretty boss if you were there.
And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts?
What the fuck do you think? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magics sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valley Garmanda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free.
That raging tempest from Valley Garmanda.
Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gurfuller. That is to be your challenge.
Ah, so the search itself is the feat.
You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it?
I have. Their expeditions are underway.
Then we'd better pick up the pace.
Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big nod energy.
Bye, I guess.
We don't need to say anything, we agree. Nod.
Fun fact, I believe, if I am correct, Valley Garmanda, or as he was called, Tritok back in the day, was first appeared in Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo. As, like, the very first major boss in the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder when we're gonna fight this guy, if ever.
Yeah. I believe he's also the first boss to use the long-standing Final Fantasy ability Tri-Disaster, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to Wiclamont. Get this green check mark out the way. God, Valley Garmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Excuse me. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. I will take... Ooh.
I'm going to take some royal toast. Oh, I love it. Instead of French toast, it's called royal toast.
Nice.
There's no France!
Yeah, I'm gonna do the royal toast too. The banana pons cake sounds okay, but I've never been a huge fan of bananas, so I'm getting the toast.
You know, I used to not care. Like, I would eat them if they were available, but once I got on, like, the whole losing weight thing, they're delicious, and I love banana bread, too. Just like warm banana bread with butter is the best thing on God's earth.
Oh, I've never tried it with butter.
Oh, it's so good.
It sounds like it would be.
It is very delicious. Alright, it's about almost 7 or 8 your time. I'm out of steam, or running there. Do you want to wrap it up and I can get you around to those ether currents?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sweet.
Alright, so that means that we are done for the day. For those that decided to come by for this extra little stream, thank you. Again, I apologize for all the power outages that kept happening the other day, which is the reason why we did this now. So the next time we'll be here, we'll be a little bit further along on MSQ numbers than I planned, but oh well. So this is probably where we would have stopped last time, I suppose, if not a little bit before. So we did good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did great.
But if it wasn't for like an hour worth of talking here in the middle of everything.
Well, I mean, who doesn't like to shoot the shit for extended periods of time?
In the middle of cutscenes? The worst timing. But you know what? People are talking, it just makes you think about stuff to talk about.
Agreed. Hunter says bananas and grapes are the best.
But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. We will let you go. We will have more Final Fantasy on Sunday, and in the meantime, on Friday will be Detroit Become Human. So if anybody's up for that, I will be there then. So I hope y'all have a good night, and please take care. See you soon.
Good night, everybody.